Hey everyone, welcome to another Railfan updates and announcements video. Since I was on vacation last week, I thought of making it up for you all by combining the third and fourth week's worth of Railfan updates and announcements in one video. So we have so much to get to, let's begin. We have another exciting tourist operation coming in upstate New York called the Finger Lakes Rail Experience. In partnership with the Finger Lakes Railway, FMW Solutions, the United Railroad Historical Society of New Jersey, and several others in the region, this new tourist operation will begin on the 4th of July, offering scenic rides through wine country on board historic rail cars. And speaking of historic rail cars, the URHS of New Jersey will have its 3 active rail cars join the tourist operation, including the Swiss Dream, Tavern Lounge Car number 43, and the Hickory Creek. That's not all though, because work is underway on another New York Central passenger car number 37 and plans called to make the car debut on the Finger Lakes Railway Experience. A big shout out to CSX for donating 3 boxcars to the Rochester and Genesee Valley Railroad Museum. And these boxcars will be used for weather-tight storage for a variety of museum items. The Erie Turntable Museum is also working with Finger Lakes Rail Experience to bring a generator car back into service. A 350 kilowatt generator will be installed in the car, which can provide electricity up to 10 passenger cars. And for final touches, this car will be painted into Pullman green. Coming this Father's Day, Sunday, June 15th, is an Iron Horse Society fundraiser excursion to be pulled by Switcher Steam Locomotive number 26. And this trip will go from Scranton to Jessup, Pennsylvania and back, departing Scranton at 10 a.m. So go celebrate Father's Day by riding this excursion, as this event will help fund more projects at Steamtown. The Pioneer Tunnel Coal Mine's recent Whistleblow event had a great turnout, and this event raised $700 for the Lehigh Coal Company number 119's restoration. Now we have more exciting updates and announcements from the Strasburg Railroad, as all the new wood decking on their PRR flat car has been completed with boiled linseed oil to help preserve the new lumber. The tender from former Canadian National 7312 was loaded onto a truck to clear up some space. A new tender tank is being designed with a slightly larger water reservoir. Pennsylvania Railroad 1361's driving wheels are having their axle journals resurfaced, and the driving boxes will be bored and cleaned as well. Since some folks have recently asked how much money has been raised for the Long Island Railroad 39's restoration. Well, here you go. As of Tuesday, May 20th, $291,242 has been raised. Of course, there is still more to raise, but we're not giving up. And I still encourage you all to watch this LIR 39 promo video on a daily basis on my YouTube channel, as 100% of the ad revenue generated from this video will go towards this project. Also, what happened last week is 39's new number plate has been fully painted in red and gold. Also, donations to this project are always appreciated. A couple of weeks ago from today is that it was reported that former Iowa Pacific diesel locomotive number 4135 was on its way to the Gettysburg Excursion Railway for preparation to launch the revitalized tourist operation. Coming September 26th and the 27th of 2025, the Age of Steam Roundhouse in Sugar Creek, Ohio, will have a fall steam festival. Admission is free. Various steam tractor operators will be present, and Moorhead and North Fork Railroad number 12 will be operating train rides on the museum grounds. We have more great news, as the fundraiser to restore New York Central 3001 has crossed the $500,000 mark. Thank you so much to everyone who has donated to the 3001 and to those who continue to watch my videos, as a great amount of the ad revenue generated from this channel was donated to the 3001. Coming Saturday, June 14th, 2025, is the Louisville and Nashville Day Festival in the town of Berea, Kentucky. This town sits along an active CSX main line, and the festival will have model trains, historic exhibits, car show, and more. The town of Berea is only about an hour drive south of Lexington, Kentucky. Also in Kentucky, new boiler tubes for the Potomac Edison Tank Engine number 1 have arrived in Irvin, which is the town next to Ravenna. The Louisiana Steam Train Association has acquired and took the delivery of a former Illinois Central Gulf Railroad rebuilt GP8 diesel locomotive. This unit was originally built as a GP7 for the Wabash Railroad in 1951. The Rosenberg Railroad Museum in Rosenberg, Texas will be having its Railfest event on June 22nd. This Railfest will feature exhibits, new rail cars, live bluegrass music, model railroads, and more. Gates will open at 12 noon, and this place is about a 45-minute drive west of Houston and about a 2.5-hour drive east of Austin. Back at the Great Plains Transportation Museum, their caboose restoration is looking a lot more like a Rock Island caboose. Keep up the amazing work, museum folks, and again, thank you to all of the sponsors for restoration projects at this museum. During the 4th week of May this year, the Abilene and Smoky Valley Railroad began their track improvement project between Abilene and Enterprise, Kansas, and is expected to be completed by the end of June this year. The track work will be handled by R&S Track Maintenance of Columbus, Nebraska. Also to note is that track crews will work on the rail line from Mondays to Thursdays each week and will not interfere with the scheduled trains that operate on Fridays to Sundays throughout June. Don't miss out on the upcoming Big Boy 4014 run from Cheyenne, Wyoming to Denver, Colorado and back. On Thursday, July 17th, 4014 along with the Lincoln Diesel locomotive number 1616 will depart Cheyenne at 10 a.m. The train will make a midway stop in the town of Greeley, Colorado. Unfortunately, no public access will be available on Friday. Then Saturday, 4014 will lead the train back, departing Denver with a stop in Greeley from 8:30 to 8:50 a.m. While this is a short outing for the 4014 this year, Union Pacific plans to have a bigger tour with 4014 next year for the 250th anniversary of America. The Virginia and Truckee Railroad needed to remove the pistons from engine number 30 due to several parts that had been worn out, including valve cages and piston rings. Here is a railroad event coming up on the 4th of July weekend, the Star Spangled Steam Up at the Nevada State Railroad Museum in Carson City. And this event will feature a visiting steam locomotive from the Nevada County Narrow Gauge Museum. A couple of weekends ago, from the time this video was posted, more parts from Southern Pacific 2479 have arrived at the Niles Canyon Railway, including its bell, headlight, throttle valve, cab piping, and fittings. And of course, with your donations, this locomotive will come back together and back to life. We got some more good news at the Railroad Museum of Ardenwood in California, as they have recently started the restoration of Kiso 4 steam locomotive number 9 to operation. The museum's goal is to have the locomotive running by 2029 for the locomotive's 100th birthday. At the time I made this video, over $1,100 has been raised for the locomotive. There are not a lot of old wigwag signals around today, but a big thank you goes out to the Oregon Department of Transportation for donating one to the Oregon Rail Heritage Center, as this will definitely be enjoyed by visitors who will come visit this museum. The awesome folks at the Inland Northwest Rail Museum continue to do amazing work as they have installed a new roof on Great Northern Coach Car number 974. I encourage more folks to join as volunteers to help out in their restoration facility, gift shop, landscaping, etc. Finally, the Kamloops Heritage Railway is thrilled to announce that they have completed the non-destructive testing and inspection of Canadian National 2141's boiler. The next major step will be the hydrostatic test of the boiler. Also, thank you to the Westside Non-Destructive Testing, the City of Kamloops, British Columbia, volunteers, and donors for their support in bringing 2141 back to life. Well, that was definitely a lot of great railroad news within the span of 2 weeks, so thank you all so much for watching, especially for those who made it this far in the video. Don't forget to click on the links below in the description to learn more, buy your tickets, volunteer, or donate. To stay up to date on more Railfan updates and announcements videos every Saturday morning, click the subscribe button and click the receive all notifications option after clicking the bell. The playlist of all the other Railfan updates and announcements videos will be on the left, as well as the Long Island Railroad 39 promo video on the right. And to help this YouTube channel support more rail preservation projects, like this video and comment your excitement and support down below. Stay tuned for another Railfan video on Monday, June 2nd. This is Transcontinental Railfan, out.